Yo, what's going on, my gremlins? So today I'm going to be showing you how to do the Easter egg for Liberty Falls. It's actually super easy, and to do the first step you're actually going to need the jet gun. I do have a guide on how to do this, but I'll cut it up and make it like a shortened version to show y'all real quick. But once we have the jet gun, we're going to go to the church. We're going to hold square on this generator, kind of on the control tab. After we hold square on it, this area is just going to be like a safe area for story dialogue, just like in Cold War. Panos is going to spawn in, he's going to start talking to you. And there's this little piece right here floating. You're going to want to suck it up with the jet gun. And I honestly don't feel like listening to him, so I'm going to leave this area. But the next piece you're supposed to grab, you have to come over here. Hop on this rooftop. It's right across from the Alamo. And you want to jump on this van. Once you're on top of the van, we're going to look at this window that's open. We're going to use the jet gun to suck in this piece. And then we're going to go and run over to Ollie's Comics. Once you get to Ollie's Comics, we're going to look at this hole in the wall. We're going to suck up this piece as well. Now you want to go to the cemetery. And we're going to take this zip line and go to the top of the Alamo.
You have execute authority.
When we're on the top of the Alamo, we can go over here and build the LTG. Then you're going to want to pick it up. Once you pick up the canister, you can go up to this generator. And you're going to hold on it. Okay, so after we hold square on this canister will disappear because that's what we're picking up is that canister out of there. Whenever you pick up the canister, you can't run. A quick way to get to spawn from here is to take this zip line. And then I'm gonna go ahead and buy this one right in front of me as well. It just makes the trip much faster since you can't run. Then you wanna hop down right here, hop down right here. And we're gonna drop the canister right here on this little circle. Now we wanna go to this dark ether portal. We're gonna place our LTG device on it. Now we have to defend it for 1 minute, so don't let the zombies touch it. Also, I definitely recommend the Sally. It's the GS43 pistol. It's the third one in the class. It's one of my favorite guns right now. You don't even have to use your brain whenever you're using this. You just have to shoot at the ground. Alright, whenever it's done, it's going to look like this. And then an HVT is going to spawn in. So it was a Mangler this time. Now what you want to do is you want to get the Mangler's health pretty low. Once his health is low, he's going to glow purple. We need to get close to this canister. Then we're going to activate this trap. Once it's activated, he needs to be in the circle. Okay, so it actually killed him, but it sucked up his soul anyway. Now you want to grab this canister. And now you are on a 1.5-minute timer. You can't run again, so just try to speed walk as fast as you can. This is the route that I like to take. Now that we've made it back to the church, you're going to put the canister back into the generator. That's going to play some dialogue. Now we need to pick up the Strauss counter from the generator. Once you pick it up, we're going to leave the church and we're going to run this way. So we're going to be right in front of Liberty Lanes. We're going to pull out the Strauss counter. So the color on here is yellow, so we're going to match it with this. So hold square on it until it's yellow. The next one, we're going to go from where the zip line is. We're going to go behind this house. Here's the next one. We're going to pull out the Strauss counter and it's red, so that actually means you want it to be green. Now we're going to take the zip line. Once we reach the Alamo from the zip line, we're going to go to this little board that has an X on it. We're going to open that up. We're going to pull out the Strauss counter. So this one's yellow. If you get a green one, it's going to be red, and if you get a red one, it's green, pretty much. But now that we've done all of them, we're going to go back to spawn. It should look like this if you did it correctly. Also, go ahead and pick up this from last time. Now we're going back to this thing with all the... Now we're going back to spawn for this. So we dropped another canister so you can't run again. After you pick up the canister, you're going to want to put the canister on this circle right here. And then we're going to take the LTG device and we're going to put it on the other ether storm at the cemetery. So we're going to go ahead and place this down. We're going to protect this one for a minute as well. I like to stand right here so you can see where all the zombies are going to be coming from. Alright, now a Mega Abomination is going to spawn in. So one of them is going to be a Mangler and the next one's going to be a Mega Abomination. Also, the Sally is really good against him, especially whenever he opens his mouth. We want to get this Abomination down here to where the canister is placed. And we want to get him to low health again. Once he's glowing purple, you know that he's low enough health. Alright, now we need to activate the trap. And since he's in the circle, we can't light him up. We just have to make sure to take him out while he's in this circle.
Is that enough dark ether energy?
Now we can pick it up canister, and we gotta take it back to the church. And then after you take it to the church, you're gonna go ahead and put it back in the. You're gonna put it back in the generator. Now you're ready for the boss fight. So if you want to start the boss fight, you press square on the generator again. But if you want to get set up, I would wait. So I'm not really set up for the boss fight, so I am gonna wait to do the boss fight. Some things you can do to get prepared is open up the vault and use your vault keys. This is why you want to go to the vault, because I got the ray gun and I just dropped my thunder gun for it. Another thing that can get you help set up is these SAM trials.
Upgrading trial reward. Keep it up.
Another thing you can do to get set up is do the bowling Easter egg, as long as you get a good enough score. If you don't know how to do this, I have a video. I'll link it at the end of the video. There's also a Dark Ops challenge to get a score of 300 on here. So whenever I get that, I will make a video on that as well. Let's go, we did it. High score, high score. Let's go. All right, now we're boss fight ready. So all I gotta do is do 2 Pack-a-Punch. But I got a mutant injection, which is really good for the last phase of the boss fight. I have 2 Cashmere devices from the SAM trials. So all I have to do is hold square on that. It does take a second sometimes, and then I'll do that little like flash. Now we're in the boss fight. I can Pack-a-Punch in peace now. And now a bunch of zombies are just gonna spawn. And you just gotta protect yourself. So I just run around and shoot the floor. And I have napalm burst on my gun, which is really good, because it's super effective against manglers and abominations. And those are the only boss zombies that will spawn in this. Also try to at least have your weapon at purple tier. I feel like blue tier on this weapon doesn't do as good. Also with your jet gun, you can use your blast attack. That's really good against the manglers as well, because it does fire damage. But you will run slow after you use it. Also the zombies drop ammo. And after each phase, the power up will spawn in. So the first one usually always gives you the second one, they spawn in an HVT mangler. Music in this is sick also. Oh, there's the HVT. We'll throw a Cashmere down. We can focus fire on this guy for a little bit. Also, if you need to buy ammo, there's the ammo box over here. There is also an Easter egg to set the floor on fire. You have to shoot these candles. And you have to shoot these candles. And you have to have a napalm burst weapon to do this, by the way. Can't just be any weapon. But it's also going to do damage to you as well. So be careful.
Get used to the heat. It's worse where you're going.
Okay, the Easter egg did work. So there's all these purple flames on the floor. So whenever the zombies walk in this, they will get taken out. It does seem to like move around the church, so it kind of like follows the zombies, it looks like. This Easter egg's pretty cool. This is the first time I'm doing it too, so it's in the boss fight. Alright, there's the boss zombie though, so all we have left is the minions. You know the round's over because we have a max ammo.
Max up.
And the last round's my favorites. They're gonna spawn in an abomination and an HVT mangler. But that's what we have the mutant injection for. The abomination just spawned in. So I do want these zombies to leave me alone for a second.
It's about to go sideways. And inside out.
We're gonna use our mutant injection.
It's like a symphony of bodily harm.
And all we have to do is just smack him. And as long as you focus fire on the mangler, you're gonna win. I like to be in front of him, but I am at a weird angle right now. You can move your character. This is all time-based, so you're not gonna take damage. So as long as you just fight him evenly, then you're fine. Also, if you need the Dark Ops challenge to get 100 kills while you're in a score streak, this is how you do it. At least it's super easy this way. The mangler's out. And now the Easter egg's over. So I am gonna go down, because it's part of the Easter egg.
Fuckers blindsided me. A fucking rescue operation would be nice.
And here's the cutscene, so I'll be quiet.
Alpha team, how copy? Somebody tell me what just happened. Any station this net, what is your status? Dennis, if you've heard them, I swear I'll...
No interruptions for this next part. Thank you, my friends, for volunteering to take my place here. Or, in your parlance, thank you for being voluntold. Now, if you will excuse me, I have a few scores to settle. Bye-bye, Dark Ether.
So after the Easter egg, it's going to ask if you want to exit or if you want to continue. I'm going to choose continue. It's going to teleport you back to spawn. You're going to have tons of rewards up here. A whole bunch of points, salvage. You're able to fully pack a punch.
This thing hits half as crazy as it looks. I'm in for a good
There's usually a
time.
ray gun. There it is. So I should have used that on the ray gun, honestly. I'm going to drop the jet gun for the ray gun, actually. But yeah, that was the Easter egg guide. Also, you should get a blueprint for the ray gun, but for some reason it's not working. So I did do this earlier. So you can see my calling card down there. If you complete the Easter egg before it's guided, so within the first month of the game, if you complete the Easter egg, you're going to get that calling card plus the original calling card. And you can tell somebody did the Easter egg before the guided one came out because there's going to be that little gold zombie in the bottom right corner. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe. Let me know down in the comments if you used this video to help you out doing the Easter egg. But it's been muted, and I'll catch you on the next one.